now the company is called EDI and the Futur, and we are part of a network of other organizations working on the model of the Future Center. We will be describing how that works. Working a lot on the grassroots level, about 15,000 people involved in about 300 workshops, 60 different methodologies. Where was it? In 20 countries. Much of this was done also through European projects. So we have approached technology, as I will show, by using it as a way to accelerate the process, but we have mostly our work is focusing on how people work, on the cultural dimension. So we are based in Barcelona and Florence, but we are part of a network with partners in Poland, Netherlands, Sweden, Israel. The presentation will describe why future centers were emerging, how they work, their operating principles, and some examples of results, work done with this participatory methodology and tool. The main focus, the future centers work on 4 dimensions: the organizational, which includes the people, the setting, the business model; the methodological, there are about 80 different methods that have been used according to different moments of the idea generation or idea decision or communication phase. But I will not describe them. The physical perspective, I will just show that there are very different approaches to how the space can be organized to facilitate discussion and interaction. And the technological perspective. This I will use just a couple of slides to show a technology that we are using in some workshops. There's always the problems, and there are several challenges that future centers are tackling. For instance, that of trying to break barriers to change, the resistance to innovation, to induce creativity and trust, to work together as equals, to create environments stimulating creativity, define in quickly with people possible prototypes to solutions. In the way we work, we are not only working on e-democracy, but also on concept definition, creating new tools, new services. So in whichever domain you're working, participation is crucial to the success of a product or a service. Ahead. How you do that without seeing it in the screen. What are future centers? The simplest term is facilitated working environments, collaborative workspaces where learning and insights from past and future and from diverse participant perspectives are applied to solve real-world problems in the present. They are organization engines to help people and organization. They're innovation engines to help people and organizations renew themselves and work in a collaborative way, in a systematic and collaborative way, and look ahead to the future. The network, the Future Center at the moment comprises 5 future centers in the Netherlands, 2 in Sweden, 3 in Denmark, 2 in Israel, 1 in Italy. We are the one in Italy. And in the UK, about 3. For instance, Royal Mail has a future center to listen to 30,000 employees and develop new services, new products. User-centric, participatory, strategy making, policy making. Ahead, please. These slides will also be provided, so I'm just going to focus on. The operating principles of future centers comprise different approaches, from thinking, dreaming, playing, doing, working environments, working on contactivity, a lot on the interaction. They are systematic but also facilitated, so the human role is very important. They are high-tech and also high-touch. There is always a focus on concrete results. It's very important that whatever product or project or idea is developed, then it's anchored within the organization. For instance, the Future Center of the Ministry of Infrastructure in the Netherlands, LEF, which means courage, is focusing on problems like coastline management, infrastructure, motorways, and they are always listening to stakeholders when they are developing new product, new services, new motorways, new infrastructure. So methods, as I said, there are about 80 methods that have been analyzed and applied in different contexts, and they can work from the ice breaking, when you want to create a group atmosphere, up to the communication of results, testing, fast prototyping. Francesco. Space is the other dimension. Space, there are very different future center models. Well, the old country house, the sense of hearing, where you use also sound, color. To the furniture can be quite different in the way it's organized, and a lot of the use of visual space. Some future centers are permanent, like an old building. Others are mobile. Our case is nomadic. We are using both a villa, but also we are moving around with vans and taking all the equipment so as to, like a theater company, organize the setting for the participation. So these are other examples of some future centers, the layout. Technologies have been used and are used a lot to support the democratic and interactive process. Some tools, maybe you know, Idea Pipeline. Another one is the digital mosaic, which we are also using, and we have used in the first town meeting that was organized in Italy, like the ones described by Matteo, on urban planning processes, which was held in Prato. Mind mapping tools, there are several web-based collaboration platforms. I can send you links to the tools that we are using. Much work is also done on visualization. When you want to design a new city or a neighborhood, there is a lot of virtual reality involved so that users can see what could happen. There are web-based photo, video map sharing tools that I used also to collect experiences, document them. And please go ahead. Yep.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, good. The digital mosaic is a specific tool that we have developed together with our partners abroad, and compared to the technology we have used, also the one of the town meeting, where people write in the computer all the different ideas, and there is a team, there's a group of experts that analyzes them and clusters them. Here, all the information is totally visible to all the participants because they are only using a keyboard that's wirelessly connected to a server, and all the ideas emerging from a large meeting, 300 people, 400 people, can be seen. They can piggyback on the ideas, and on the basis of that, identify common themes, discuss on them. And of course, the tool can also be used online, but we found that in presence, there is much more energy. Did I go too fast? Yeah, no? Okay, just some examples, but I leave it to you. Lots and lots of examples of very effective use of the work of the team, combining space, facilitation, technology in solving crucial problems. We've been working with the EU presidency agenda for the Finnish, the Portuguese, and the Slovenian on several workshops. Francesco was also attending some of them, using other technologies as a team, supporting the participatory budgeting. The city where we are is 66,000 inhabitants. We're doing the participatory budget, which you are an expert in, as I know. And they are deciding 5 million euros, how they should be spent with the citizens next year, so we are using these technologies. Thank you. These are examples. This is a town meeting in Prato. We use an old theater in Napleon in Greece. Vinci. We use space. Any space can be creative if you adapt it and if you have the right cooks, the right recipes. These are the contact details. Am I on time?
Yes, if you finish right now, you're...
I finished.
Thanks a lot, Paolo.